Nintendo shared universe? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Now, a
Oh
Nintendo
boy.
cinematic universe real. What we know Nintendo has confirmed recently. Nintendo has greenlit a steady slate of films after the success of the Super Mario Bros. Movies in 2023. Two upcoming films are officially in production. The Super Mario Galaxy movie slated for 2026 and the Legend of Zelda movie slated in 2027 as a live action. Nintendo's new movie production arm, Nintendo Pictures Plus licensing subsidiary Nintendo Stars, has been referenced in official material, suggesting that a long-term push into films is upon us. What's still a rumor, speculation, or unconfirmed despite fans' hype, there is no official confirmation. Nintendo plans a fully shared universe crossover between Mario, Zelda, Metroid, and others. I mean, but listen, they got a whole movie production at this point. I think it's not a question if, but when. Reports about potential Metroid movies being added to the board, Nintendo movie universe, comes from a scooper named My Time to Shine Hello, but remains unverified, and no official announcement has been made from Nintendo Studio. There is no official roadmap either to support My Times to Shine's speculations. Listen, Nintendo is definitely expanding in the movie output, but we're likely still in a phase of franchise by franchise releases, meaning they're testing the waters and seeing the fans' reaction before they really commit to a Disney and Marvel roadmap of, like, slowly connecting and then for a big climax at the end. Rumors about crossover universe or Metroid in the same universe are speculation. Treat it as a theory, not facts. Listen, I think, like I said, I think it's a matter of when, not if. I think as these movies make more and more money, because they have, listen, I talk shit a lot about Nintendo and their scummy ways, but one thing I cannot say is that they don't put out some good movies. The movies are good.
They are good.
I'm a
Very
grown
good.
ass adult, and I watched those Detective Pikachu one. Like, that shit was good. So they really, like I said, apparently they have a whole movie department now, and if they've been in charge this whole time, listen, they ain't missed yet. And I listen, whatever they got in the pipeline coming, I'm gonna go watch just because it's just been so good. Everything's been good since the first movie. So listen, I'm all for it. They want to make a little Marvel Disney thing. Listen, I'm here for it. Listen, easiest money spent that Nintendo can get out of me is not their games, it's their movies, and that's crazy to say in 2025. But that's where I'm at personally with Nintendo. Infamous, let me know, how do you feel about their movies?
I enjoyed the Detective Pikachu movie.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed
Mm-hmm.
the Mario movie. We talk shit about Nintendo in them games, but hey, that them movies is good. So I can see this whole cinematic universe that's gonna lead up to a Smash Brothers esque with a crossover of everybody. Hey, I enjoy Smash Brothers. I am looking forward to it. Hey, Nintendo, do something with all the nostalgia money that y'all soak up from everybody. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Now, I will say one thing. It is still Nintendo. So,
It's a different
so
department,
something scummy.
though.
Yeah, something scummy comes up and happens. You were warned.
Yeah,
But
definitely
no,
tread lightly.
I am looking forward to it. You know, I can only imagine how they would do it, but I'm confused because we talked about this off the show that the Mario movie and the Pikachu movie, they're animated. The Zelda movie is live action.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
Well,
You know?
the
It was a
detective
little
movie
bit of
was,
both.
yeah, I'm about to say
It was a
it
bit of
was a
both.
mix.
Yeah, it's been both. I'll give it that, but I feel like that costs more money doing it both ways. But hey, it ain't mine.
Nintendo got it.
Nintendo, yeah, they got it. In my opinion, I look forward to it. One thing Nintendo does, that they make sure family friendly, all that. And my son, he enjoyed the movie. I know. My only question is how many or how much of their properties are they gonna dig into to do this whole shared cinematic universe? Because Smash Brothers, it's a lot of characters in
Yeah.
Smash Bros. It's a lot, and granted, yeah, all those characters are not high and popular demand, a la Link, Mario, etc. You know what I'm saying? So
Donkey Kong, Mario, and
yeah, I
Luigi.
can see a Donkey Kong movie. We already know the Link movie is coming. Princess Peach. I would like to see a Metroid movie with Samus. I mean, they already got the game coming out. That I can see how that would go. But then you have certain characters it's like Star Fox. As
Oh
much as people
yeah.
love Star Fox or whatnot, how would you make that without it seeming too Star Warsy? But hey, this is just all speculation. This is our opinion pieces on this. I'm all for it, baby. All for it. So
Yeah.
show me,
Yeah.
show me, you take my money.
I mean, they definitely need to do a sequel to the Detective Pikachu because that was a good movie, and it's been a minute since that movie came out. So I would have thought. I mean, but they had them crazy years of COVID in there. Listen. I guess when I compare Nintendo and their IP versus DC IP and how the DC universe was crammed together, it was pushed out, it was sloppy. One thing about Nintendo, they're gonna protect their IP at the end of the day, and they're not gonna put their IP in a
Absolutely.
position to look crazy out in these streets. So whereas the DC universe felt rushed, oh, Nintendo will make this a 15-year rollout plan. I can see them saying, "Hey, we'll release a movie franchise once per year, twice per year." Like they could keep it really intimate, tight schedule for their IPs. And like my cousin said, who knows which IP they're gonna pick because they really have endless possibilities of things they could do, especially if they're trying to tie everybody together in the end for a climax like Infinity Wars and Endgame. The possibility is endless. I think this is the only way Nintendo is ever going to make money off of me going forward in the next couple years is off their movies, not their games, because fuck Nintendo when it comes to the Switch 1 and 2. But let us know in the comments what you think. Do you think, a cinematic universe Nintendo makes sense? And if you'll be interested in a slow burn, because I think Nintendo will slow burn this. They're not going to rush nothing. And like I said, they protect their IPs
Oh no.
at the end of the day. They never gonna be out in these streets looking crazy. Like, when Nintendo fucks up, like with that the Wii U system and whatever else systems that they always like go quiet for a while and they come out and bang, they made a comeback out of nowhere. And so that's the Nintendo way. Let us know in the comments below. What do you think about this rumor? I think it's true. I think it's a matter of when, not if, but let us know in the comments
Absolutely. I
below.
believe in this wholeheartedly.
Yeah, it only makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because they made so much money off the movies. Like, why wouldn't you continue
Yeah,
on?
that the first Mario movie made over $1 billion.
Yeah, easily. It wasn't. It
Easy.
was. Yeah, it wasn't struggling. It was easy, and they didn't spend $1 billion on the movie. I can tell you that right now. So that was a lot of profit made. I think it just makes sense. It's just listen. You're a fool if you don't milk this movie making thing. Because maybe I'm exhausted with you telling me the same story over and over again in a video game. But you could try to tell that same story a little differently and make it look a little better than it would on the Switch on a movie screen. It just makes sense. I think Nintendo would be a fool if they didn't. I guess let me phrase it like that. But let us know in the comments below what you think.
And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll never miss our next hot take. Until next time, are you not entertained?